Tsatsii is the head of house, guys, for the third time. See, just say a silent prayer. Say, God, the God of Tsatsii, follow me. The God of Tsatsii, guide me, because this is just more than luck, guys. This is more than luck. This is more than being smart or being swift or whatever, because there are more faster people there are more smarter people in the house. This is a case of having a spiritual father. Yes, this is a case of having a spiritual father, which is our heavenly God. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Zinny, and I'm back again like I never left. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back, and if you're joining me for the very first time, you're highly welcome. Guys, I'm under the weather actually, so I'm just gonna try my best to do this video. Okay, so today was their head of house stroke nomination, and today is the day that determines how the demeanor of the housemates basically throughout the week. I mean, it's a week to the final, so yeah. But before I start, please subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. Now, without further ado, let's go straight into the video. So Big Brother announced that the head of house this week will have a straight ticket to the finale, and of course, no use of veto power. Excuse me, veto power when we are close to the finale, please do. No use of veto power. So guys, the housemates were given a blue item that had the shape of a cone, and they had to cover the opening with their hands and shake two dice. They were actually given two dice, and they had to shake the two dice in it, and then gently put the dice on the table. Now, according to Big Brother's instruction, the total number on the two dice must be a total number of 6. Now, it could be 3 and 3, it could be 4 and 2, it could be 5 and 1, but it had to be 6. Now, for the first round, Ipeleng and Yvonne qualified. Now they had to do it again. The other housemates had to try it again, and for the second round, Thabang, Tsatsii and Ebuka qualified, so the rest were disqualified automatically. Now for the second game, or for the second round rather, they were given some kind of game or toy that kids play, and they were given a sample, and this game was actually arranged. All they had to do was to look at the game, that's a sample, and arrange their own game exactly the way the sample has been arranged. Now Thabang finished first, followed by Tsatsii, and the rest were trying their luck, and it took a lot of time. Now I noticed something. I noticed that Ipeleng and Ebuka were playing the game, and I'm like, I don't understand. These people already have they're already at the finale, right? So why are they playing the game in the first place? But I noticed that Ipeleng was taking her time on Ebuka as well, probably to slow it down for Yvonne, I don't know. But it was surprising. I mean, they are already at the finale, so what are they contesting for, competing for a game? Anyways, Thabang and Tsatsii qualified for the third round, because Big Brother talked about being swift and being accurate. That's being accurate with your arrangements and being fast as well. Now the third game was just a case of luck, and guys, we know Tsatsii has a history with luck. Guys, she has done it before, where they had to open a plate or whatever, and the emblem of the HOH had to be there. If they open it, if anyone gets it, that person is the HOH, and that was when she won, I think, the second time. So she has a history with luck, right? So everyone was already saying Tsatsii's gonna win, Tsatsii's gonna win. But for the third game, they were given boxes. There were several boxes, and they had coins in these boxes. Now the person who picks the box that has the highest coins is the HOH. Can you imagine? Now Thabang picked the smaller box. I feel he was using reverse psychology. Maybe Big Brother would put the biggest coin in the smallest box, but nah, it wasn't the case. The bigger number of coins were in the bigger boxes, and that's the one Tsatsii picked. Yeah, Thabang had a total number of 10 coins, while Tsatsii's own was almost 20, and of course she matched the winner, and she chose Kanaga Jr. to stay in the HOH room with her. Now before the HOH game, Tsatsii actually had a conversation with Justin, and she told him that she was going to win head of house for the third time, and it came to pass. Now she also said one time that there are 3 spots to the finale, and she's going to, and the number 1 spot is for her, and that actually came to pass. And that's the reason why I said it's not just probably because she's smart and swift or whatever. It's a case of having spiritual backings. God is just by her side, she has grace on her basically. So everything she said came to pass. She won the head of house, and she has a spot at the finale. Now of course, they were given an hour to deliberate on who to nominate, and after the 1 hour was exhausted, it was time for them to nominate themselves, and this is how they actually nominated themselves. Now Ipele nominated Kosi and Tabang, and her reason is because they are both competitive. For her, Kosi evades eviction every time there's an eviction. You know, she's always saved. She manages to be saved every time, and you know that's because she has a huge fan base between you and I. Yeah, then for Tabang, he does pretty well in tags. Now for Yvonne, she nominated Tabang and Black Boy, and her reason is because they are very much competitive. She sees them as competition. Now for Kosi, she was crying at first in the when she got to the Big Brother, when she got to the diary room rather, when it was time for her nomination. She was really crying, and Big Brother asked her what the problem was. She said she couldn't talk at that point in time, and Big Brother said they were going to, you know, postpone the conversation to another time. Now for her nomination, she actually nominated Justin and Yvonne, and she changed it to Justin and Kanaga Jr., and that's because Justin has not been up, and for KJ, she just feels like not nominating the other housemates. And I'm like, girl, I was even thinking you should say because KJ is competitive. You don't feel like nominating the other housemate, but you feel like nominating KJ. Anyway, I think KJ nominated her as well, so we are even. Then Ebuka nominated Tabang and Kosi, and his reason is because he has never nominated them before. Okay, at this point in time, people are still nominating because they've not nominated them before. Whatever. Anyways, we just have a week to the finale, so what am I even saying? Tabang nominated KJ and Yvonne, and it's because KJ is very competitive and he's not close to Yvonne. His reason last week. Black Boy nominated Tabang and Justin, and his reason is because Justin wasn't up the last time, and Tabang, he sees him as a very, very competitive person. Now KJ nominated Tabang and Kosi, and that's because he sees them as good players and, you know, good competition, right? Now Justin nominated Kanaga Jr. and Kosi, and his reason is because they are the least people he's connected to in the house. Now Tsatsii nominated Kosi and Black Boy, and her reason is because Black Boy wasn't up last week, and she sees Kosi as a strong competitive contender. Now the total number of nominations each housemate had include: Kanaga Jr. had 3 nominations, Kosi had 4 nominations, Tabang had a whooping 5 nominations, Yvonne had 1 nomination, Black Boy had 2 nominations, and Justin had 2 nominations. Now tell me why Tabang had the highest number of nominations this week. Tabang 5, like not even Kosi, right? And I'm like, okay, what's happening here? Could it be because of Kosi? Maybe he has taken over Yemi's spot, and you know Yemi was loved in the house, right? So I don't know, like I don't think that's the reason, but based on the reasons the housemates gave is because they feel he's very competitive. So let's take it at that. Now for those that are finally up for nominations include Tabang, Kosi, Kanaga Jr., Black Boy, and Justin. Now I feel Big Brother actually called it out according to the number of nominations they had. Now it took him a very, very long time before he mentioned Yvonne's name, and it called for a lot of, you know, questioning, like, bro, were you contemplating on calling Yvonne's name on now? Because Yvonne had just 1 vote, and that's from Tabang, because she feels because Tabang feels he's not close to her. Guys, if Big Brother had not mentioned Yvonne's name, she would have like a slot in the finale already, and I feel like it's fair for everyone to work for it. Like, it's fair for you to work for your spot at the finale. So, you know, based on the fact that it's close to the finals, I mean, everyone should just, you know, have a chance to, their fans rather should have a chance to vote for them. I felt like although I'm not a fan of Yvonne, but I feel like although Yvonne had just 1 nomination, he should have still been, or all of them should have been up, because it was the last eviction, for God's sake. I mean, not nominating 1 person or not putting up 1 person for eviction automatically means she stays for the finale, or she has a slot at the finale, and that's very easy. Everyone else had to work for it except Ebuka, but at least Ebuka, someone chose him, so it was a lot of work for Ipele to choose Ebuka. So everyone should work for their spot, please. So nothing like that, whether 1 nomination or not 1, work for your spot, okay? So that's about the nomination. Who do you think is actually going to leave? Do you think it's actually going to be a top 5 situation or top 6 situation? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, guys. Thank you so much for watching my video. Please subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, and turn on your post notification to be notified when I post a new video. You know the vibes. Please subscribe. Thank you very much. Bye.